Hey guys, Tack here, and today we're gonna try out this game called Summer Nightmare. I've played it once before, back like in 2017 with my girlfriend. So we're gonna try it out and see if I even remember anything. But yeah, do you remember the serial murder case that continues to happen within a certain class? Fortunately, another victim has emerged. The issue received even more attention as the victim was the only son of Double X Group president. Now the third class of juniors in Collie High Schools is left with only one student. I didn't want to hear it anymore, so I turned it off. Our classmates have been killed one by one by an unknown killer, and I am the only one who is left. You're the only person left? That's weird. I still have to go to school. Yeah, okay. Even if no one is left. It doesn't seem reasonable to go back to school. My father, according to Mom, he died in an unfortunate accident. Soon after, my mom... Whatever, let's stop thinking about it and go to school. See you later, Mom and Dad. The principal thinks that I am the murderer. Not to mention that he thinks I killed Kai. He was my childhood friend. I would never kill him. Just because you're the only one left, he thinks you killed him? That's so freaking dumb. He was my childhood friend. I would never kill him. It's break time. The students in the hallway are giving me the looks. Could they be suspecting me too? Hey, what is this, like Among Us, but students? Hey, isn't that the guy who killed all of his classmates? And he has the nerve to show up to school. Scary stuff, really. Everyone's whispering to each other while staring at me. I pretended that I didn't hear anything, but I couldn't help lowering my head. Then there should add voices. He can be like my regular voice. Ah. Okay. Real? You okay? Yeah. Don't listen to them. They're just saying stupid stuffs without knowing anything about you. At least you trust me. Of course. I know you are not that kind of person. Linda is the only one who believes me. Lena has been my friend since childhood, so far. Suddenly a group of bullies came to me. He's the famous murderer, right? Oh my god, there's too many voices. They'll all just have the same. You've got some nerve to show up like that, you murderer. Did your mother teach you to be like that? Don't you dare say bad things about my mother. Oh right, this bastard has no mother. Jeez, they're pretty rude. Would you look at his face? At this rate, he'll kill us all. Am I right? Oh yeah. Guys, stop it! Who's this bitch? Is she one of your hoes? God, they're pretty rude. Hey! You guys better be careful. He might stab you. Explanation points. Lena was flushed with anger as they were chuckling. Real clenched his fist. Suddenly, a boy who was holding a book with an annoying face appeared before us. Look, I got a message. Oh my god, he can have a deep voice. You guys are so noisy. If you know that, can you please shut up? If you have already noticed, be quiet. What? You don't own the hallway, so shut up. You nerd! Being stupid ain't something to be proud of. Cut it out! He is Oscar, the teacher's pet. Messing with him might cause some trouble. Let's head back. Says with a snarl on his face. Scared of Oscar, the bullies became quiet and went back to their classroom. Oh, that boy saved us. He must be a good guy. Thanks! For what? For saving us! Me? Save you guys? Huh? Honestly, I came out here only because the hallway was too noisy. You guys too, stop being noisy and get out of my way. Oscar walked away coldly from us. He isn't as nice as I thought. Kind of annoying, to be honest. Ha ha! What's wrong with him? Are you okay, Lena? I'm fine. I should go back to class. You should go to class also. Forget about what everyone says. Chin up! Okay, Lena. Have fun in class. Lena leaves, and I am left alone in the hallway. A lot has changed in a day. Kai, who was a close friend of mine, died, and people think I killed him. It's hard to even breathe when I hear what they say about me. I broke the promise that I made with Lena and left the school. But if I knew what was awaiting for me, I would not have left the school. I left the school and arrived at the temple. This is the temple that I used to come often with my mother. I visited here often when I got sick or something bad happened to me. Man, I feel like I'm just reading a book to you guys. It's like ridiculous. Maybe I shouldn't have turned the music all the way down. History, auto. Watch, I'll just save it right here for a second. Go preferences, music. There, you can have more music. There, okay. You can actually hear it, maybe. This is the temple. Okay, yeah, or that. But it is my first visit since my mother's passing. Feels quite awkward to come here on my own. The temple had a both heavy and bizarre atmosphere. It even feels like someone is watching. I kneeled over the cushion and closed my eyes. I wish I can prove my innocence and everything falls back into place. I feel like something's changed. I am probably just imagining it, but the temple looks more red than before. The emptiness of the temple gave me the creeps. Guess I'll go back home. It is pouring outside. Pretty sure it was sunny just then, but now it's all foggy and dark. Wait, what time is it now? It's only 2 p.m. Although it's been a while since I started walking towards the bus station, no one's in the street. The stores are all closed, too. It felt like I came to a completely different world. I decided to just wait for the bus at the stop. Ah, finally, the bus is here. The bus. But wait, I don't see the driver. No one is driving it? How could that happen? I moved backwards and quickly got off from the bus. The bus with no one inside disappeared into an empty space. I suddenly felt the cold, so I ran home through the rain. As soon as I got home, the phone rang. It almost felt like somebody knew that I just arrived. The ringtone feels ominous. I tried to calm down and answer the phone call. On the telephone, I could hear a robotic voice. I'm in the 5th classroom for juniors. If you don't come right now, your girlfriend Lena will taste the horror that she will never forget. Lena? Lena! I rushed to the school as soon as I hung off the phone. I was worried that something might happen to her. Please be safe. I don't know who it is, but Lena is in danger. I want to find out just who is threatening me. First of all, I need to go to the classroom to save her. Urgh. Urgh, where am I? My homeroom teacher is standing in front of his desk, and Trey, the class president, is standing next to him. The seats are filled with class students. Students seem to be worried and started whispering to each other. The teacher slammed the desk twice with the attendance book. Our classroom? And the class president, even Kay? They were obviously all dead, but how? Okay, guys, calm down. I don't know if I want to do another voice of the teacher. If you all follow my instruction, everyone will be safe. Yeah, guys, let's all settle down and listen to what he has to say. Now, a Medusa is roaming around the school. I don't know where it came from. Anyways, when you encounter her, you should run away, and don't you dare fight against it. If you make an eye contact with it, your heart rate will rise drastically. Eventually, it will explode. If something happens, come to me at once. I'll be in the office. If something happens to me, the class rep will be your leader. The HR teacher was getting out of the classroom and stopped. Oh, right, remember that you cannot get out of the school. I'll go down to the office to find a way to resolve this problem. Okay. The teacher took the attendance book and left the classroom. Trey opened his mouth and everyone looked at him. United we stand, divided we fall. We all know what it means. We have to stick together to get out of here. This place is dangerous, so let's try to find a safe place. Follow me. Trey left the classroom after he finished speaking, and the rest of the class followed him. What? Medusa? What the hell are they talking about? And how is everyone all alive? This must be all a dream. I closed my eyes and tried to wake up. I realized none of this was a dream. This is not the time for this. Lena! I have to find Lena! Lena! I walked in, rashly shouting Lena's name, but the classroom was empty. Nobody's here? Wait, this is Lena's hairpin. I went to Lena's seat in a heartbeat. Music book? Finally, I get to make some choices. Gosh. Go to music room. Chase Trey, even if it is late. Just forget everything and wait here. You know what? I'm going to go to the music room. Maybe Lena's in the music room. Let's go there. But there's nobody in the music room. No one's here either. I should go to somewhere else as Ray tries to get out of the music room. Huh? Ah! I tried to get out of there, but I was pushed back to the music room by somebody's big push. Oscar was the one who pushed me back. Why would he do such a thing? Oscar's face was covered with sweat. What the hell are you doing? You're the one who carelessly opened the door. There was a Medusa outside. A Medusa? Yeah, the Medusa is wandering around to eat everyone. Are you saying there's a Medusa outside? Your surrounding will turn red when the Medusa is around. You're lucky that you're still alive. But our friends are still out there. Lena might be there too. Oscar quickly stopped me from getting out. I tried to shake him off, but it didn't work. Now you're acting suicidal. I don't want to die with you, so calm down. Jeez, he's quite worried. But... Told you. The victims, 11th grade, 3rd class, Rowan, Fuza, Ono, Yono. Those are the guys from our class. You should really thank me that you're still alive. This is not the time for that. What the hell was I supposed to say? That I feel sad for those guys? Get your shit together, man. I don't know how all this happened, but we can't do anything about people who are already dead. What matters is that we get out of here safely. Mourning for them won't do anything. Anyway, your girlfriend seems to be alive, so relax. Girlfriend? The blue-haired girl who helped you in the hallway, isn't she your girlfriend? Not yet. Well, whatever. Oh, it's silent outside now. Shall we head out? We came back to our class, but nobody was there. Flowers were placed on some of the desks. This wasn't here before. Looking closer, I found that blood was splattered on the flowers. Is this the doing of the Medusa? Where are you going now? To look for some clues that might get us out of here. I'll go to the broadcasting room first. That's where the broadcast came from, so something must be there. Ah. You? I have to find Lena. Do you know where she is? I don't know. If you're thinking about finding her without any information, you should just give up. Why don't you follow me? Maybe we'll find Lena while we are looking for the clues. You're right, but... Well, it's your funeral. Fine, but help me find Lena. Ah! Someone opened the door to the classroom roughly. Ah! Ah! It's Trey. He is alive. Trey? Real? You're alive. What about the other guys? They were caught by the Medusa. I barely made out alive. I should have looked after them. Trey couldn't finish his sentence and started crying. I patted him on the shoulder to comfort him. Losing his friends right before his eyes, it must have hurt him so much. I only took a glimpse of the Medusa's head, and it was horrifying, surrounded by red aura, bloody skirt, creepy hair. Just the hindsight of what he saw was enough to make him shudder. Are you okay? We have to get the hell out of here, Real. Where were you heading? The broadcasting room at the 3rd floor. We thought something might be there. The broadcasting room? I already went there just now. The door was locked. Hang on. You went to the 3rd floor while being chased by that freak? Oscar stared at Trey with his eyes slightly open. Trey glanced at Oscar in a bit and continued squeaking. I realized I was already on 3rd floor when I got there. Anyways, it'll be no use when you go to the 3rd floor. Come with me to the ground floor. I gotta go to the office. Oscar, what do you think? I'm not going to the office. Real, if you want to go, you can go alone. Besides, I think I heard scream from downstairs. I'll follow the class rep. Let's go to the office to meet the teacher. Well, I don't even get to choose. I'd rather go to the broadcasting room. The hallway of the 1st floor seems slightly blue. It's also totally silent and empty. I wouldn't be surprised if something pops out at the end of the corridor. Oh well, leaving Oscar alone bugs me a little, but there is no other way. If you say so. We enter the office with Trey. Real, Trey! Teacher! I felt relaxed when I saw the teacher's face. I see him every day, but given the occasion, I felt particularly relaxed. I'm glad to see that you're alive. What happened to the other kids? The other kids were... Of course, the broadcast was right. It relieves me that you guys are safe at least. I was waiting here in case other students needed me. Is there anything we can do to help? There must be a way out of here. Well, can you go find some clues that will help us escape? Go to the library, find some clues, or go to the 3rd floor to find Oscar. I'm gonna go find Oscar. Let's go. 3rd floor hallway is cold. Where did Oscar go? First, let's get to the nearest library. And I'll go to the library anyways. There's no one in the library. Why don't we investigate the books? There are way too many books. How are we supposed to find anything from here? Let's look at the school description page. Okay. Huh? Nothing. Yeah, nothing. It's weird that there's nothing at all. Don't description pages have information about the history of the school or the faculty usually? I doubt we can get any information from here. Let's move on and go to the next classroom. No one here either. No Oscar. It sure is scary to come to the science lab when it's so dark. The science room with the smell of chemical products is so ominous. The human body model of the science room looks like it's staring at us. The irregularity placed experimental tools are also unsettling. Wait, there something like this in the science room? I've never seen this before. A syringe in a strange shape. We never used such a thing in the science lab. Suddenly I heard a voice from behind. Oscar? Weird, isn't it? Oscar, where the hell have you been? This place wasn't a school originally. What are you talking about? We were in the computer room. You better not walk around so loudly like that, or Medusa will find us. I was so preoccupied with finding a clue that I couldn't think about the noise. Follow me to the computer room. I have something to show you. Oops. I mean in a deep voice. When we entered the computer room, we saw a girl sitting in front of the computer. It's Jane. I met her on the 3rd floor. Hi. Hi! Show the same voice as Lena. Have you been alone the whole time? I was in the cafeteria with everyone, but the bullies took all foods and caused a scene. Everyone's probably still in the cafeteria. Anyways, what's this? Trey points to the computer screen. The screen is blue. I was curious about it too, so I looked at Oscar. That's Windows 7. You can tell by the icons. We were looking for ways to end this whole thing just like you guys. This is what I found here. It's documented 20 years ago. 20 years ago? It looks like a map. Yup, it's a map. A map of this building. But it looks a little different. That's the important part. Instead of the classrooms, there are laboratories. So Oscar and I were speculating that the school was a research facility before. You can even see journals left by the researchers. God, that's a rough voice for me to do. A journal? Something. Experiment number 137 was very successful. At this rate, we might be able to bring it to life soon, as the boss said. We can do it. Our school was a research facility. I never knew. It's a news for us. Thanks for letting us know. Real. Let's tell this to our teacher. Go to HR teacher. Go somewhere else. Go somewhere else, because whatever. Let's look a little further and then go to our teacher. If that's the case, I will go tell our teacher on my own. Okay, fine. Trey went down the stairs alone. Should we go to the broadcasting room? The last time I checked, the door was open. We might be able to find something out there. Her voice is not good. As Oscar said, we came into the broadcast station. As soon as I entered the broadcasting room, I could hear a faint sound repeating from the broadcasting machine. What is the sound? Make it louder. Jane raised the sound. It was easier to hear the sound. This is the 11th grade, 5th class. If you don't come right now, your girlfriend Lena will. This sound is... It's the phone call that I received before I came to school. Everything started from this phone call. Lena, I'm sorry. I could not find you right away. Wait, I think there's more at the end. Oscar's right. Can we make it more clear? Me! I was part of a broadcasting team. Wait a minute. Jane touched the machine a couple times, and Lena's voice could be heard clearly from the machine. Basement! I'm in the basement! Basement? We gotta go right now. But our school does not have a basement. Oh. But our school does not have a basement! Maybe there is. We should see if there's a basement. There were so many things hidden in our school. God, there's so many words. There's not very many choices. It's just like a very straight path. First we have to find Lena. Let's find the entrance to the basement from the 1st floor. Where should we go? School office, school cafeteria. Sure, we'll go to the school cafeteria. Let's start what I can do. The passage to the basement will be on the first floor. Oh, the piled up stuff. As soon as I opened the door, the loud room suddenly became quiet. What's going on in here? Hi. Oh my god. What do you want? I thought it would be helpful to share some information. Why did they name him student instead of bully? So, why don't we find a way out together? If we all unite, we'll be able to escape. How? At this moment, we don't know, but we will be able to figure it out soon. Also, we had to run away from the Medusa without eating anything. Could you share some food with us? Oh, you didn't figure out a way to escape? We are trying to grab our food? It should be suicidal to walk around so carelessly. We'll wait here for the rescue. There's no food for you. Now get lost. Unlike what we expected, we were faced with a cold response. But enough. Nothing's going to change their selfish minds. It is not even worth it. Let's go. Oscar left the cafeteria because he was upset and angry. Real? Let's go. I said get lost. Ouch. Did you hit her? She was knocked down by the push of the bully. Are you okay? You bastards. I'm fine. Let's go. I'm scared. Jane's leg is bleeding. Jeez. I helped Jane get out of the cafeteria. To heal Jane's wound, we went into the infirmary, which was right next to the cafeteria. The pure white color of the infirmary contrasts with the outside, coming to a bright spot so suddenly made my eyes hurt. Sit here. I can do this alone. Stay still. I'll do it for you. Judging by the smell, it seems like somebody was here just before the bed. The bed covered by the infirmary curtain seems suspicious. Okay. Open the curtain. Something is strange. Should I open it? It's a dead person. On the bed, there was a body of the school nurse lying down with blood around. Look closer. I need to examine. Yes. I need to examine her dead body. Lucius choked to death. I put my hand on the nurse's neck, but I couldn't feel anything. It seems that the nurse was not attacked by the Medusa. It seems to me that somebody killed her by strangling her neck. Who the hell would do this? Huh? What is this? The nurse was holding a yellow sticky memo paper. I took the sticky memo from her hand and read it. I think we should go back to the cafeteria. The cafeteria was crowded, so it would be pretty safe there. Also, if this turns out to be a clue for us to escape from here, I may be able to get some help from the bullies. Unlike before, the cafeteria was awfully quiet. What the hell is this smell? As soon as the door was open, I could smell a foul stench. The smell. It felt like the smell was a warning to tell us not to go any further, but on the sticky memo, it said, meat for feeding 2 to 3, number 7. I guess these numbers are for organizing the meat. The cafeteria, once filled with students, was now empty. Did everybody go to another place? We went into the cafeteria. Kya! Jane's scream made us stop. Oh my goodness. Look at where Jane's eyes were on, and what I saw almost made us throw up. Yeah, they're dead? Yuck. They were corpses. They were torn apart to the point it was difficult to even identify them. They probably were the kids from the cafeteria earlier. For God's sake. No, whoops, for God's sake. It's terrible. They didn't deserve this. But we could not hear anything when we were in yes, that place. It happened so suddenly. It killed everyone in such a short time. It sent shivers down my spine. I thought it would be possible to avoid the Medusa by being wary of its moving sound. Besides, if I had not been kicked out of the cafeteria, I would be... I'll go to the storage. We'll salvage some foods. The bodies. Okay. Tried to calm my trembling hands and went to the storage. It was a total mess. Maybe the guys that were in the cafeteria messed it up. I followed the label to move along. Alright, well, before I continue, I'm going to stop it right there. If you enjoyed the video, please consider liking and subscribing. I'll post the next video pretty soon after I'm done. And check out any of the other videos. I know Tick and Toe are playing some good games. And then any of our joined games, those are pretty fun too. So, yeah, see you later.